U.S. national pair champions Calla Urbanski and Rocky Marval. Pair teams must get along to be successful, but it's not always easy traveling and touring together. Sometimes a parting of the ways is inevitable. The year could not have begun better for Rocky Marval and Calla Urbanski. A first-place finish at the U.S. Nationals raised expectations that an Olympic medal may not be far off, or so it seemed. Albertville was a disaster, a 10th-place finish at the Olympics followed by a 7th at the Worlds. Then a 42-city tour caused tension between the two. Finally in June, the U.S. national champs had had enough. Rocky and Calla split. But separation led to reconciliation. 7 weeks later, they got back together again, and they shared a newfound respect for one another.
We're different people, and we progress differently. And the way the team is now, I wanted that 2 years ago. I mean, this is heaven. We are the best in shape and training-wise, and the way we train now, it's fabulous.
That was our big problem for the last 2 years, is communication. And now that we have crossed that barrier and we're looking at the bigger and brighter and hopefully more successful competitions in the future.
Both Calla and Rocky fell in love with skating when they were just kids, and they met 6 years ago when they began training with the same coach.
Do the little mini lift right here. Just see how
way up there.
That's what I want to see.
Rod Ludington is totally involved with his skaters, from the routine's inception to the costumes they wear. He also appreciates the growth they've experienced.
The way they're progressing, if they can just keep this, keep it moving in this direction, and then keep themselves healthy, I think they're just going to start climbing up that ladder, which they're doing. I mean, they did that at the World Championships, and they moved up the ladder quite a bit. So now they're in a position they want to continue moving up, naturally not drop back.
There's no telling what the future holds for this unlikely couple. Calla is married and wants a family, while the quieter Rocky wants to be an actor and prefers the action of the fast lane.
That's the type of life I live. I like fast cars and motorcycles, and the element of danger is what attracts me to it. And our coaches really don't like it either. They, you can't have motorcycles. Well, we won't bring it around the rink too many times.
Get some motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way.
Rocky and Calla appear to believe in each other now, relaxed both on and off the ice. Both understand what it takes to maintain a working relationship, and it seems Rocky and Calla have finally found the right formula.
I've gotten questions, why do you do it? Why do you go through all this? And you just look at me and say, because it could be here today and gone tomorrow. And that's exactly why we're doing it, why we're back together and why we're doing it now, because you never know when it could all end. Because when we were split, it was over. The fantasy was over, the dream was gone, but now it's back on, and hopefully it'll work this time.
And here they are, Calla and Rocky, the defending champions of Skate America.
She of the waitress fame, he of the trucking fame.
Right.
Both of them of Olympic fame. They parted company this spring, and now they're back together. Again.
Well, they're known for their exuberant power skating, and this is a complete change of style for them.
Calla is the oldest competitor at this competition. She is 32 years old, and that's old for a figure skater to be competing at this level.
The Protopopovs won their Olympics in their 30s.
It must be difficult to stay in that kind of physical condition.
Not if they
in
keep
the 30s.
Not if they keep at it regularly and steadily. Look at this, first a pendulum lift, and look at the pressure on him to get her to that height. Brilliant. brilliant move.
Well, that's a move that they invented. It could be their signature move for them.
This a throw triple loop.
Oh, he looked a little off balance, but she held on. Teamwork.
Now side by side, double axles. This is a tough one for them. See, again, they both missed and fell out.
Well, this time he landed it, and her mistake in this program will probably give them some problems later. He fell on it in the technical program. Their change of style, if they have a different perspective on their skating and a whole new look.
Seeing Peggy is that bubbly, sparkly personality that Calla has. You don't see that in this program.
But wasn't that nice?
That was beautiful.
Wasn't
the lunge before a throw double axel, very difficult.
And Jill Watson. The Olympics in 1988. But what an improvement for them.
Yes, I liked it. It was good.
And we'll be back right after this message and a word from our ABC stations. And we're back at Skate America International 92, and we're looking at Rocky Marval and Calla Urbanski as they wait on their scores.
There they are with Peter Burrows, their coach, and look at this. First, a throw triple loop. Now look at the height she gets, the tightness of the legs, the landing. It's really tough to hold that landing when you're coming down from the height that she gets. And this is their side-by-side first double axels. Good height. He's leaning slightly. She falls off, but he hangs on and does his double toe loop, and she has to make a couple of turns in between. Not really a wildly serious mistake, but look at this slide now from him. Watch him pick her right up into a throw double axel. Again, look at the height that these girls are getting in these throw jumps and the strength that they must have to land that jump cleanly. Very, very tough.
Calla Urbanski and Rocky Marval for technical merit.
And here are the marks for technical merit. 5 4s to 5 6s.
Those are all very tight together, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Not much difference of opinion there.
Did they blink or something?
And the marks for artistic impression.
And the marks for artistic impression. Very similar from 5 3 to 5 5.
5.5. 5.4.